Here's our review of our first three triangle congruence theorems. We have side, 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 and angle, side, angle. If you really pay attention to what those names are and the order in which they're written, then it's nice to know that you have a way to check whether or not you're on the right track. So for example, side, 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 well, that should be three pairs of sides marked as congruent. So three pairs of sides, they're marked as congruent. Side, angle, side, the name implies that there's an angle in between two sides. I have a side, then I have an angle, then I have another side, and that angle is right in the middle. So let's take a look at this triangle right here. I'm going to give an example of side, angle, side. So here's one side, here's an angle, and the other side would be over here, because then I have my two sides, and right in between those two sides, right where they meet up, is an angle. Another good example would be, here's two sides. Well, where do they touch? Where do they intersect? They meet up in this corner. So if I had side, angle, side, that's where my angle should be. And I'm going to stick with that one for right now. Here's our side, angle, side. And our last one here is angle, side, angle. It's pretty much the opposite of side, angle, side, right? You've got two angles now with a side right in the middle. So here's two angles. Where would my side be? It would have to be on the bottom, because that side is in between the two angles. Or if I put my angle up top, where would my side have to go? Well, here are the two angles. Right in between the two angles is that side right there. And finally, I could do angle, side, angle. So I'm going to use that last one here to get angle, side, angle. And let's take a look at three quick problems where we're going to classify what kind of congruence we have. Now there's a trick to, what, 2 out of the 3? No, all three. All three have a little trick in them. What you need to know is that there are two things you can always mark as congruent: vertical angles and shared sides. So here in the middle you see vertical angles. Vertical angles are by definition congruent. And our shared sides are also congruent. By the reflexive property, GI is congruent to GI. It's the same as GI. So here I've got my vertical angles. I can mark those as congruent. Let's check out, what do I have? I have an angle, I have a side, and I have another angle. So this would be angle, side, angle. And you should always check your work. Make sure that if you're going to claim that theorem, it fits. Do I have two angles with a side in between them? And I do, so that's good. That is, in fact, angle, side, angle. All right, let's take a look at number 2 here. What do I have as marked? I've got a side, got this angle up top, I have this other side. So it looks like it's probably side, angle, side, but I'm going to check my work anyway. My two sides should meet, they should intersect at that angle that is marked, and they do. And if I check the other triangle, I'll see the same thing. I have a side, I have an angle at the top, and I have another side. So side, angle, side works for both, which means that that is my theorem. And this last one here, vertical angles always marked as congruent. I have two sides, I have an angle right where they meet. And in the other triangle, I have two sides, and right where they meet, that angle is marked. So this is also side, angle, side. I did want to do 2 more problems with you guys. Let's look at side, 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 and side, angle, side. And the question here is, what piece is missing? So what do I still need to get, in the case of number 5, side, side, side? So I'm going to look at what I have. I have a side here, I have a side there. And I'm going to focus on just one triangle at a time. So in that triangle on the left, I need my third side. I have two sides. I need a third one for side, side, side. And that missing side is A, B. All right, let's check out the other triangle. I have this side. I have the bottom side. I need the third side. And what is that third side? That side is D, E. So if I had that AB was congruent to DE, then I would have side, side, side. And our last one here, side, angle, side. This is kind of a tough one, typically. What is missing that would get me side, angle, side? So again, look at what you have. I have a side, I have an angle. Well, what do I want? If you look at the name of this theorem, I want two sides surrounding that angle. So I want the two sides that are surrounding angle B. I have one of them, so I have the one on the bottom. What's the other side that touches or surrounds angle B or makes up angle B? That would be AB. So I want side AB from that triangle on the left. Same idea here. I have a side, I have an angle. So for side, angle, side, I need DE. And what I'm saying here with this statement is that if I had AB congruent to DE, then I would have side, angle, side congruence. Those are sort of the two main problems we've been working with lately. How do I find the missing piece? How do I determine is it the correct congruence criteria? So let me know what questions you have. Check out other videos online. You can always take a look at, if you YouTube search side angle side congruence or angle side angle congruence, you're going to find a lot of hits on people discussing exactly what those are and how you can identify them. But this is just a nice place to start.